And we're live.
Good morning,
Good
everyone.
morning. The end of April.
The last day of April.
It is. Tomorrow's May Day.
Oh, you're right.
Better put some flowers on the porch for Julie when she gets home. Yeah, right. That's not going to happen, is it?
She got so many flowers around the house, it won't even matter.
Yeah.
But it's, May is Pat's birthday and it's Mother's Day, and we got all that stuff cooking.
We got all stuff cooking.
Just,
Speaking
May.
of cooking, I got to get a new grill. Like my old trusty Weber that's like 20 years old is finally needs replacing. I came home and bought 2 of them instead of 1. Yeah, that's nice.
That works. So, we got a free shipping sale going.
Yeah, how's it been going? You started that, I think, Sunday?
Launched it. I just launched it Monday? No, yeah, maybe Sunday.
You talked about it
maybe
Saturday when I was working.
And I sent out a newsletter last night, sold a bunch last night and this morning.
You did? I'll have to check my phone. I didn't see the newsletter.
As people open up their email, they're checking it out. But, so it is. It's free shipping on all our Record Store Day items, which we've never done
all
before.
Or just 20?
Just the 2024.
This current drop.
Just 2024.
Oh, we should have included everything.
You know what? I had to change every item individually.
Oh, for the
go
shipping?
in and shipping it.
Oh, you can't go by category? Oh.
So that I would have, but I would have needed 5 days.
Well, Ray, I might have gotten one too. I think I kind of shirked on my emails yesterday. I was doing other stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, that's going on. I set an end date. So we're going to end the sale exactly 1 week from today. We're going to, as soon as the morning show next week is done,
bam, it's
we're
over.
turning it off.
Better get your orders in.
So, and stuff has been sold. I've sold out of a bunch of titles this morning. I sold out some 7-inch. I sold out. So get over there if you haven't had a chance to look. There's still approximately 140 to 150 titles left.
There's still that many?
Still a lot.
I mean, a lot of them are probably just maybe one
I'm getting,
or 2 of a title.
we're getting down to a lot of one-offs.
Okay.
And the stuff that I have a lot of, like Yardbirds. Like, this will sell in the store.
The other one the other one sold out, I think.
Nope, I got them
you
both.
Still have Psycho Daisy?
I still got them both.
I think so. What that was
31 and 36 bucks. This is the kind of stuff that'll sit in my rack and it'll be fine. Like, I'm not too worried. I'm trying to downsize what we have to roughly half. Try to get it down to about half of what we got. And then I don't care. Then it'll fit in my back room. It'll fit in my rack. It'll fit around the store. I'll sell Def Leppard I'm not worried about getting stuck with this stuff. So I'm just trying to kind of get some space. On top of
Ray,
that,
I hope you're okay.
our record order.
Said he's in the hospital.
Ray says, give me one of those Yardbirds. Which one do you want, Ray? I'll get
One
you
of each?
One of each?
And I don't know. I'm trying to look something up, and I can't get into the website right now.
Yeah,
we're still having problems.
It's better. It's still slow. We're still working on a real solution. I'll work on that.
I am looking for the Duran Duran, but I can't get into our website right now.
2023.
I don't know.
I don't know yet.
Ray wants the live. Ray wants live.
5 live. Okay.
Ray live.
Not a problem.
5 live Yardbirds. All right, got you down on my handy dandy little list there. Oh,
Oh, you're good. Oh, your wife is now. Well, best of luck, Ray.
Yeah.
Hope things work out there and you can get home ASAP. But yeah, Record Store Day was a huge success. Obviously, this last week has been good. We're still getting stuff shipped back in. So I got some more Def Leppards because I did sell out of these, and more did show up. I've got more Gorillas coming. I've got more of the Eric Carr box sets coming as well. I have 4 more of those coming as well. So I don't have a ton of extra stock coming, but there's a few titles coming. What do you got, Paula? Annette? Before we get into all that, I'll let Annette take it over.
I'm doing birthdays today. How long has it been since I've been done birthdays? Not a whole lot anyways, but let's start out.
We skipped a lot last week because of the craziness.
And the week before because of Record Store Day.
Yeah.
So Johnny Horton, obviously, born 1925, died 1960. Battle of New Orleans, if any of you remember that. So, singer, country and rockabilly singer. We've got greatest hits here. got a handful of records. This is only $6. That's crazy, right? $6 for a record. Johnny Farina from Santo and Johnny, born in 1941. Yeah, he's an American rocker, and he's still alive. $8 for this album. And let's see, what else do I have? Danny Carmassi, born in 1947. It's a session and touring drummer, and he's played for Whitesnake, Montrose. I think Sammy Hagar was in there, but I didn't write it down. And Heart, to name a few. So we've got a couple of these albums I just wanted to show.
Whitesnake.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then Travis Scott, and we are totally out of Travis Scott. I didn't realize that.
I thought I ordered some this week, but maybe it didn't show
Yeah,
up.
there were not. I was showing none in inventory.
Yeah, maybe it hasn't shown up yet. That is entirely possible.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get into our website here.
Absolutely, they do. Battle of New Orleans is a classic.
Mm-hmm.
Carnival Rio sounds so good.
I think I probably have that album at home somewhere in my dad's old collection. What was that Duran Duran from? I don't see that. I don't see that we have that left over from any.
2023.
Yeah, I'm not
showing.
showing.
What the title was.
We don't have any record store day Duran Duran. And if we had it, it's already deleted out of here since it would have been a
record store day piece.
A record store day piece, definitely. Let's go into holidays. We got a special one today.
All right.
Let me get down
I like your
here.
energy. I like this energy.
Look at this is
something must be good.
National Larry Day.
Oh my gosh.
Hey Larry, I know you don't watch the show, but it's your day.
I'll text him after the show.
He's that big kahuna of the toad.
Yeah, that's my dad. My dad.
Thanks,
I call him the big kahuna.
Or among many things, sometimes the box manager. He doesn't like that job. So
but he still does it.
He still does it. Hairstyle Appreciation Day, man. I'm just rocking it today, aren't I?
I got kind of a
fresh out of the shower and didn't do anything with it, but put it in a Clip Appreciation Day.
got like a kingpin thing going on here.
Yeah, you do. You do. Let's see. Mr. Potato Head Day.
Okay.
National Adopt a Shelter Pet Day. I like that. That's true to my heart right there. And the reason I pulled out a bunch of other stuff because it's International Jazz Day.
Ooh.
So I thought I'd go through
International
Jazz Day. Yeah, we don't have that Duran Duran. So starting with, I just thought I'd pull some out of our jazz. So I started in the new jazz selection. Of course, we got, and if anybody wants or needs any of this, just dip on the show. So we've got Ella at the Shrine. It's a brand new record. It's I believe it's on Verve, isn't it? It's on Verve. It's a 45 cut, and it's $28. One of my favorites, and we've sold quite a bit of this in the store. When they first came out, we sold more, but we do still have this one, the Poll Winners.
We go through a lot. Yeah, we did go through a lot of those.
So it's got Barney Kessel, Ray Brown, and Shelly Mann on drums on it. And I can't remember the whole story, but it's something that back in the day, they did a poll on, I don't know if it was once a year, a couple times a year, and I don't remember what grouping it was through, but they would take a poll, and hence the name, the Poll Winners.
Huh.
And I don't know if there's other in a grouping called the Poll Winners. This is the only one I know of. I love this album. We got Back at the Chicken Shack with the incredible Jimmy Smith, also another great album. You got Jimmy Smith on organ, Stanley Turrentine, Kenny Burrell, and Donald Bailey on this one.
It's got chicken and a dog on it.
It's got chicken and a dog.
I mean, I don't know what else you need.
Shelter pet. You don't need much more than that.
Nope.
Just grabbed Oscar Peterson, Best of the MPS Years.
I haven't seen that one.
I know.
It must be an import piece.
No.
MPS is an import label, though.
Oh, Germany, yeah. 2 LPs for $30. And then I just thought I'd...
Yeah, they're always cheap, too. 2 LPs for $30. It's always like a really good deal.
Grab a little sampling of some of our used stuff. Look, we've got a used copy of Guess and Gilberto in.
Which we don't get very often.
$40.
I mean, you don't get very many used ones.
So this one, when I started coming back into Toad Hall, this has probably been 7 years ago or something, I was in the jazz aisle, and I said, because I had listened to a lot of jazz in the 90s, but it was more current jazz, I guess I would say, probably from the 80s, 70s, 80s, as opposed to, I asked one of the customers now, I'm like, if you had to pick one out of these thousands and thousands of jazz albums, I said, what's the first one you would pick to start getting back into jazz? And this is the one he told me to get. So, I do pick that one up. Couple of newer, and when I'm talking newer jazz, I'm talking anything newer than 1960.
Yeah, pretty much.
George Howard, love his music.
Well, that's a good pick.
Yeah, and his are usually pretty reasonable. This is $8.
$8, yeah.
Hank Crawford, City Summer Jazz. So it's a pretty cool one too. Does I have a sticker? Oh, this one missed the pricing.
Huh.
Well, I put that one over there.
We'll get a price on that.
And if anybody wants to go get into jazz and doesn't want to spend the money to first get into jazz on vinyl, we do have a great selection of jazz CDs. So, like here, I gotta put my glasses on for CDs. This is around midnight, and it's actually a soundtrack. It's the great original soundtrack to the classic film about the lives of Bud Powell and Lester Young. $5.
$5. CDs. CDs are such a good value.
These are not in our inventory. There are a lot of jazz in the inventory that's online that if you go to the CD section, not just CDs, but it's got the 2 CDs, you can filter by genre. Etta James, $3. Of course, sometimes I've heard of
good deals.
Foreplay, $3. This is a brand new Billie Holiday songbook, $3. Obviously, I haven't repriced these for a while, huh?
Brubeck.
Got Brubeck on Columbia. This one is $4. It's got Paul Desmond on it, Joe Morello on drums. This was pretty cool. I hope both discs are in here.
Crafty, no deals. Both deals are gone. Sorry, bud.
Jazz After Dark for $5. This is really cool because it's got Duke Ellington, Miles Davis, Kenny Burrell, Charlie Bird, Thelonious Monk, Tony Bennett. I mean, all kinds of greats on here. Patty Austin, Karen Allison. This is Jazz After Dark. Was put out by Playboy, and this one is $5.
Can't be mad at that.
If anybody ever, wants to dip their toes in and doesn't know where to start for jazz, we've got some great selections for very reasonable prices.
Yeah.
Fitting that these are the Jazz Fest. Yeah, I wish I could make it down there, but Nick won't let me have any time off. That's not true.
I've been seeing some videos of Jazz Fest down there, though. It's been pretty cool.
I've allocated most of Paul's vacation time for this year already, so I'd have to go by myself, which I'd be more than happy to do.
Like to get police RSD every birthday take a message in a bottle. Yeah, I think I'm sold out of that too. But we'll keep an eye out. Stuff has been getting traded in a lot, so.
Wow, great! That's great. You know, New Orleans is just such a
music
culture.
hub.
Yeah, culture with such great music mixed down there. So.
The Rolling Stones are playing Thursday. Man, you got to get. I hope your wife gets well and.
Yeah, definitely.
You guys can rock out.
Okay, it's your show now. I'm done.
My show. It's my show. So, my favorite part of the show, where I go over the chart, I go to look at the chart, and the chart is out of date. The last week they have is 4/18, which would have been 2 weeks ago.
What? They're slacking on their responsibilities.
They are slacking. Do they even know that I talk about it every week?
You know what's going to be on the top of that list. You can do the list yourself.
I don't even have to. Yeah, it's going to be Taylor Swift.
That's right.
Did you see that she, for the first time, has the top 14 songs on the Hot 100?
I heard that. I didn't see it. I heard it somewhere.
14, beating her previous record of 10.
Oh.
Probably because it's a double album and there's a million record songs on it. People are taking a deep dive. I mean, it's been a lot of talk.
Now,
talk of the town.
Each version of this, don't they have a different bonus track?
They sure do.
That's what I thought.
So there's 4 versions. This is the Ghost Wipe. There's a charcoal and a beige and a storm gray.
Dark gray. All
with different bonus tracks, which is really smart for her to do that.
God, can you imagine the printing presses?
Well, I did see somewhere that they sold.
The pressing.
It was like 17,000 physical copies. It wasn't even a full week. It was like from release date to like Wednesday or something. So it was like it wasn't 20,000 copies, but it was like 17,000 or 16,000 copies physically. So it kind of gives you an idea of the volume that's going out right now. But yeah, Taylor's taking over. I don't see a chart, but she's going to be at the top of it for a long time. So that's I'm kind of bummed. I was kind of really excited to look at that chart.
Yeah.
I kind of killed it. Foo Fighters Friday.
Oh,
again, not jazz. Yeah, they're not jazz, but they're playing. I mean, you know, maybe they'll play like a jazz cover. That'd be fun.
Wouldn't it be cool if they did the DGs?
Oh man, that'd be cool if they did DGs.
Yeah.
So yeah, back to see how.
So this,
have you had many people buying all 4 versions? Yes.
When we had all 4 versions, yeah.
Yeah, we did. We've had, I would say, a handful, not the majority, but yeah, they're out there. They're buying all 4.
Well, I've got the Billboard top sales here.
I mean, that'll be pretty close.
It's going to be close. So of course,
Taylor.
Oh, hang on. Maybe I can't get into it.
Just gotta probably read more article.
I had to click in somewhere. Let's see where I have to click in.
But yeah,
I don't want to subscribe.
We're doing.
Oh, the chart is now only available to pro subscribers. Okay, scratch that one.
But yeah, the sale going on for the next week. Jump on over. This is my last Cheech and Chong. I had 7 of them. I'm down to the one on green, smoking green vinyl, Cheech and Chong, $26 free ship. Grateful Dead. I can't believe we still have Grateful Dead boxes.
I know.
For $101, brand new, free shipping. Definitely want to get that. Ray says that when the Foo Fighters were there in 2012, he said, "We're glad we don't have to play that jazz stuff. That stuff's hard." Paraphrasing a little, of course. Earl Hooker, There's a Fungus Among Us. $30 splatter burst vinyl. Brand new Noacan. Free shipping.
Is that the RSD one or is that
this is the RSD one? I am free ship. Pixies. I'm really surprised I'm not out of Pixies.
I am too. That one does surprise me.
Live at the Red Rocks. 2 LP. Free ship. Obviously I continue to sell a lot of Pearl Jams, so I'm not like, I'm down to like maybe like 8 or 10.
We started with like 60. Something like
so,
that.
I mean, they're moving. I sold some yesterday, sold some today. They are moving, but this is a fun fact. This is the only version that actually looks like the photo. So for those of you who have been following Pearl Jam, or haven't been following Pearl Jam, they released regional variants. There's like 8 regional variants.
Oh. Okay.
There's like a Chicago one, an Arizona one, and an East Coast and a West Coast, and they're all different splatter colors. Each region got different colors.
That one looks like a spider or whatever it's supposed to. That looks like a spider to me, but it's not.
The cover's all the same. It's the vinyl color that's different.
Oh.
The vinyl color.
Oh, this that kind of weirdish gold greenish color?
Yeah, it's like gold. The record store did one's gold. So
they don't call it that.
The Chicago variant was red blue, which they ended up looking purple. They didn't splatter out very. They mixed too much, and all of the variants all got like mixed too much, and it didn't really look good. This one is the only one that actually looks like the photo, the promotional photo. And of course the international ones, like the tricolors in Australia and Europe and UK, those all look fine. But the American regionals got kind of
little happy with their
little too
combos.
mixed. On top of that, some of them even got the wrong label.
Uh-oh.
Some of them side B, I don't think it was Chicago or the record store they won, but side B was like a rap album. It was a totally wrong album. So
Ray says the Pixies album is great. Get it.
He says, there you go. One of our most faithful watchers, Ray, says, you got to own the Pixies. It's really well recorded for a live album, and you will not be sorry. Free shipping right now. Red Rocks. Iconic spot. Speaking of Rolling Stones, they are playing in New Orleans Thursday. If you're in the
down
area,
there, get some tickets
you
if
can
there's
hang
any
out
available.
with Ray and see the
Ray
Stones.
said he wouldn't be going to that one probably, but
$31 a piece. We still got the self-titled and Alive. Although the self-titled's getting down there. We only have like 2 or 3 copies of that.
do we have any of that one left? You're getting ready to show next? Oh, not that one. Oh my God. How many copies of that do we have?
We haven't sold the one. I think we've sold one on Record Store.
We played it in the store. That hasn't even.
No
sold
one has
them.
bought this record. I opened one up because I had to hear what it sounded like. So if you're not familiar with Pauly Shore and the Crusties, let me tell you a little bit about Pauly Shore and the Crusties. So obviously, movie star Pauly Shore, recent from the 90s, recent comedian. He still tours the nation, and he jokes that he hits all the little podunk towns. He likes doing that, not just hitting LA and Chicago and New York. That's great. He actually came to Rockford a couple of years ago, which, anybody that is willing to stop in our little town, I'm more than happy to promote them. I think
absolutely.
But the Crusties is his band. He calls them the Crusties because they're old crusty dudes that play all these cover songs. So yes, this whole album is covers from Whole Lotta Love, Led Zeppelin, Celebrity Skin by Hole, Bad to the Bone, made famous by Thorogood, Rocket Man, Life's Been Good, All I Want Is You, Learn to Fly, Imagine, and the outro. Now, when I say that these are covers,
that's kind of...
it's comedic.
Yes.
You're not going to put this on and be like, wow, this is the best cover of Whole Lotta Love I've ever heard. Or Learn to Fly.
None of them are any... trust me.
Now, did you laugh?
Oh, I laughed.
I laughed really hard multiple times because he calls out the Crusties, and it's really funny. It's
not intended for audiences with children.
It's like going to karaoke night.
Yeah.
And Pauly Shore is singing on the stage. It's worth it. I think it's worth it for a laugh. If you like Pauly Shore and you don't mind bad cover songs and you like to hear his dialogue, it's funny.
I think the dialogue doesn't necessarily make the album, but it definitely helps it.
Yes.
ZZ Top and Foghat, Pauly Shore. Yeah, Richard Simmons. But speaking of that,
I don't know what's going on with that because Richard Simmons didn't give the thumbs up for the biopic, so I don't know what's going on.
There's a Back in Black coming out. A new Amy Winehouse song.
There is. Yeah. I saw that. I did see that.
I just saw a commercial for it. I think yesterday.
That'll be cool.
Yeah.
So if you want a good laugh and you like Pauly Shore, this is probably for you.
Now, I thought, didn't you tell me, and maybe on recordstoreday.com, aren't there supposed to be some that have some autograph maybe on this? 75
of them are randomly autographed by Pauly Shore. This was our most requested record on Black Friday.
And nobody bought it.
Well, and then it got pushed.
On Black Friday it did.
I think everyone forgot about it. Or they realized
if you listen to it once, you're never going to forget about it.
You know what? We keep playing it in the store. But this is a 1-star record when you're sober. It is a 5-star record when you've had about 3 beers. That magic number with your buddies and 3 beers, well worth the money. Buy a copy. They only made 1,200 of them.
Yeah, it wasn't many.
And to one of our best sellers of the week. The Pink Floyd UV 2LP set.
Are you going to show the turntable?
Yeah, I'll probably show the turntable.
Ooh, you guys have to see this.
I got 10 more copies of the Pink Floyd UV in yesterday.
How many? 10 more copies?
10 copies.
I've got one back there.
As far as I know.
Do we still have an open one, or is that next door so we can show them?
You can go see if it's over there.
Was it next door, or is it here?
It'd be
pretty cool looking.
It'd probably be in the other room. But yeah, Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, 2LP UV version. It's 2 one-sided records with the print on it. Pretty unique. Been really hard to get a hold of. Every time I go to any of my distributors, they're always sold out of it. It's been back ordered. It's out of print. No one really knows if this record's gone for good or if they're going to make more. I've even had one of my customers say that they're on sale on their website for $90. So I don't really know what the real story is of this record yet. All I can tell you is I got 10 of them. If you guys want one, if you watch the show, just call us. I probably won't put them on our website because people will gobble them up and then resell them for an exorbitant amount of money. We got them for $53. So, grab one while you can. I don't know what the story is on them. I hope they keep making them. There's certainly plenty of demand out there. How many copies of Dark Side of the Moon do we need? Yeah, they all sell out. Yeah, I mean, the regular press, they seem to remaster it every 10 years. They did the 30, the 40, now the 50th. So it had been a long time since we got a regular single LP remaster. It had been a good decade. And then they did the box set for the anniversary, and then they did this 2 LP. So if you're talking about just a regular 1 LP, gatefold, reissue, they remastered about every decade. Special releases, that's like whenever they decide to do a special. These are coincided with the 50th anniversary editions. I'm sure we'll see something crazy between now and 60th. But yeah, they still sell really well. God, 50 years since this record came out.
That's just insane.
And I've had people say it sounds really good. 2 one-sideds. So,
how many copies of Dark Side of the Moon do we need? How many copies of
Rumors
do we need?
How many copies of Kind of Blue?
Yeah.
How many copies of? I mean, you just go on the list. Right. I can't get enough of them. I keep selling. There's always that new generation. There's always a new 16-year-old, 19-year-old that doesn't own one yet.
That's true.
That's who's buying it. That's who's buying. Well, on this particular release, more than that's buying it.
Right.
But the standard single LP, that's who's buying single LP Rumors, single LP Dark Side. Is the kiddos coming in? So
definitely. It's so fun to see them come in. I love just watching what they buy.
Yeah, I mean it's like, new stuff, old stuff.
Yeah,
it's all sorts of stuff.
Cassettes,
whatever they're into.
CDs,
it's always different.
Vinyl.
Yeah. Well, that's what we got for you today, guys. Kind of a shorter show. That's okay because we got a lot. I mean, packing is busy with the free shipping.
Definitely.
They got a stack going out today.
Are you here next week?
Yeah, I'll be here next week. We got some cool turntables in.
Oh yeah, you're gonna show them.
I'll show the Dark Side of the Moon turntables. We'll do the back wall, and we got some project turntables in. Some good deals on some vintage.
You have them out.
Some used, pre-owned. I'll give you guys a quick little tour of those. So one of my bestseller turntables. Well, I got one George Harrison left. For any of you, I've been kind of showing these off a lot. This is my last one. I had it boxed up. I had a guy in Australia about to buy it. The shipping kind of killed that deal, but
yeah, let him know to get ready for back home tour.
We got one more of those.
Oh, good.
If you know anybody looking to get started in vinyl, I've got these Project Essentials. These are Essential 3s. They don't make these anymore, probably because they weren't making any money on them. We had $250 on them. Nice black table, Ortofon red, beautiful color. I've got the box, everything. Anybody need an Edison cylinder player? Works. Comes with a whole box of cylinders. 21 cylinders and the player. I got a Rega Planer 2 came in last week. I got that for sale. Let's show off the back wall. There's some new stuff on the back wall. Put you guys up here. Ugh. All right, let's show this off here. So not a whole lot of new on this side, but as we go this way, there'll be a bunch of new stuff. This Jimmy Guthrie 3 Record Store Day. That is only 1,000 of those were made. That is sealed. We got this Don Cunningham for $15. Roland Kirk for $15. I got a Cure mixed up picture disc, which I'm sold out of. The Roots 3LP, Sealed, Felacuti, Hawkwind, Starburst, Cure, Pornography, and a TLC. Check out the Dark Side of the Moon turntable, guys. Brand spanking new, glass platter. Look at that. Look at even the cartridge has a little heartbeat on it. The on switch is the little, that's the on switch. I've also got, here's the debut carbon in yellow, ready to go. I'll go show the other room, and then we'll let you guys go. We finally got our store back in shape after record store day. Here's the record store day. You can see there's some room in those bins. Oh, looks like I'm getting too far away from the Wi-Fi, so I'll have to cut it there. But yeah, guys, 815-226-1259 is the phone number. Toad Hall Online is the website. Free shipping on record store day stuff. So the next week, you got 7 days. I'm turning it off. Then I'm going to file it all away, and that's going to be the end of it. Whatever's left, I know it's been selling pretty good. So who knew? Free shipping gets people excited. Of course it does. Right. Shipping is expensive. Everything's expensive. Well, have a good week, guys. Annette's going to come by, say goodbye. Give us a call if you saw something you want.
Bye. See you next week.
You can see that.
Camera looks way high.